Hello from beautiful Moscow, Idaho. Hey, I have a language tip for you. First though, a story from the movie Une année en Provence, a year in Provence. Peter Mayle and his wife are busy, successful executives in London. They decide to take a break from their hectic lives and move to southern France, to Provence. When they buy a house and try to renovate it, they experience some hilarious cultural clashes with their workers, especially in relation to the concept of time. It turns out that probably tomorrow actually means probably not tomorrow. They become very frustrated, especially when they hear that their workers are over at their Parisian neighbor's house doing a job. So they decide to take matters into their own hands and get their workers back. They drive to the Parisian lady's house, sneak up her lawn to find the workers, and proceed to accidentally set off a sprinkler system and alarms. The Parisian lady comes out and starts waving her arms wildly as she yells at them. Peter and his wife stand there dripping wet, staring at the lady. You can vaguely tell that she's speaking English, but her accent is so strong it's anyone's guess as to what she's actually saying. In fact, in a funny moment in the movie, Peter leans over to his wife and whispers, "What language is she speaking?" It's terrible to study a language, and then when you start to say something, have a native speaker say, what language is he speaking? Which brings me to my point. Accent is important. I have a French pronunciation tip for you. There are sounds in French that most Americans find difficult to pronounce. You're probably saying, oh yeah, those R's, those U's, those nasals. At least the consonants are the same. Not true. It's actually the way that an American pronounces the consonants that first gives him away as a foreigner. French consonants are crisp. Think of them as staccato notes on a piano that don't linger. Here's a little test for you. Pretend your finger is the flame of a candle. Let's take the consonant P in the words pork and papa. If you pronounce the P like an American, the imaginary flame of your imaginary candle will flicker as you say it because you will emit a puff of air. But if you pronounce it correctly in French, the flame of your candle won't flicker as you say it. Listen to the difference. In English, we say pork, papa. The candle is flickering. Do you feel that puff of air that your relaxed mouth is emitting? In French, we say porc, papa. Your mouth is more terse and taut. You didn't feel a puff of air if you said it correctly. I'd love to give you more French language tips in my online beginning French class at Kepler Education. A fun feature of my course is that my husband Francis, a native French speaker, will make frequent guest appearances to help me work with you on this.